morning, friends. The Indian market for small adventure tourer has suddenly become very exciting. With the launch of Yezdi Adventure, many Indian manufacturers are bound to think and invent something new if they wish to remain in competition. Today, category of lightweight adventure tourer has become the most affordable and demanding segment of motorcycles not only in India but also across the world. Be it the old or the young, owning a lightweight machine has become a necessity even for the bigger adventure bike owners, as these machines provide a lot in terms of learning the basic riding skills and the fun. On top of all this, their maintenance is so cheap that whole package of owning and enjoying a lightweight adventure tourer has become a reality with every passionate rider. Moment we talk of adventure touring, factor of speed and rider safety become paramount. Time being the most crucial and valuable element in life, covering long distances in shortest possible time is the most desirable factor when selecting an adventure motorcycle. When we say speed, time, and safety, one has to very carefully look at the riding comfort, your seating posture, engine power output, motorcycle acceleration, suspension travel, wheel size, tire rubber compound, and the rider's safety systems like the ABS and motorcycle traction control. When talking of adventure, reliability and maintenance support at remote locations become two important elements which have to be looked into. Lastly, before we talk of fastest adventure tourer, one has to know on what kind of terrain they are going to be riding this motorcycle. So if you have to decide which motorcycle you need to buy, firstly you have to decide your type of uses like mostly tarmac, curvy hill roads, remote sandy villages, slushy wet regions, or simply traveling to Leh or Spiti, the most common route followed by many adventure motorcyclists. Secondly, there's no point selecting a bike just looking on its technical specifications, but you have to go and test ride one to see if it matches your height, weight, and the body build. Once you're clear on the type of uses and your seating comfort, you can go on looking at the most important features of an adventure motorcycle. I have made a large number of videos on all these motorcycles, and one can find same on my channel except the Yezdi Adventure. So looking at that, I will simply classify these machines into a broad category which will certainly help you decide the type of machine you wish to buy. It is the cheapest and the lightest machine which can provide most thrilling experience till around 60 to 70 km per hour on off-road if you're an experienced rider. Why 60 to 70 kilometers? It is just because when going off-road, it is the torque which will drive you through on tricky sections. If you rev your engine higher on lower gears, you will strain the engine, which is not good for its long-term uses. If you're a rally rider, things are very different. The simplest motorcycle design with big wheels, long travel suspension, and semi-off-road tires will make you sail through every possible obstacle without any issues. So if you're staying in an area which is full of challenging off-roads, Hero Xpulse200 is one of the best choice. As a secondary bike for improving your riding skills to ride bigger adventure motorcycle, it is a great machine. When on road, your speeds will be restricted to 85 to 90 km per hour, beyond which you can ride it. But it is a bit of struggle and not good for the motorcycle. The cheap maintenance and availability of workshops around India is not an issue when talking about Hero motorcycles. Majority of riders are seriously awaiting the launch of bigger Hero Xpulse, which could be another great machine to spice up the whole competition. BMW G310 GS is one of the most carefully designed motorcycle, which gives you exactly the same feeling of riding a bigger BMW motorcycle. The tall suspension and the whole geometry as such makes it quite a good motorcycle both for on and off-road uses. The 310cc engine is quite torquey, which will give you desired speed and comfort when riding on national highways. This design gives you ample opportunity to modify this platform to make it feel like a bigger adventure motorcycle as done by Rally Raid modifications. The alloy wheels and 19-inch size in front is not as good as 21-inch spoke wheel, which can tackle much more technical sections or the rough terrain. However, owning and maintaining a BMW machine could be a little expensive option if we look at features given on other machines like the KTM390 Adventure. The availability of nearest workshops needs to be checked before you make a purchase. The Royal Enfield Himalayan has remained a great choice for any adventure tourer, as this was the first purpose-built go-anywhere motorcycle in India. The Royal Enfield motorcycles are well known for its longer stroke engine and low-end torque at lower RPMs to handle any off-road situations. It is a robust and most affordable motorcycle because of the longest and proven presence of Royal Enfield in India. Certainly today, when we are talking of speed and time, Royal Enfield is no more an attractive choice if compared with Yezdi or the KTM390 Adventure. This motorcycle easily does 100 km/h on highways, beyond which it is not a comfortable motorcycle. So Royal Enfield Himalayan is a very good choice for people who believe in a rugged and basic design of a motorcycle without any complicated electronics. Yezdi has been my first motorcycle on which I spent many years to grow from an amateur rider to an expert enduro or a motocross rider. At that time, it was the most favorite machine for many, and even today, it brings a bigger smile as it is an entirely new machine altogether. Even when looking similar to the older version at few specific areas like the engine, it is 100% a bold and beautiful machine to ride. It may look a little heavy like the Royal Enfield Himalayan, but surprisingly feels lighter, and it is a much faster motorcycle when talking of acceleration. Yezdi Adventure will easily cruise at 120 km/h on highways and will provide a similar feel like the Himalayan when going off-road. Looking at the price, cheaper maintenance, and availability of Jawa or Yezdi workshops across India, I would place this motorcycle at number 2 position after KTM390 Adventure, as it tick marks every possible feature required for an adventure tourer. Beyond doubts, and even today, if you wish to go faster and safer on a long travel, KTM390 Adventure still holds its ground firmly and in style. The refinement and the electronic rider's safety aids are certainly far superior on this lightweight adventure tourer. The Metzeler Touring Star provide excellent grip even when traveling in wet weather conditions. No doubt, it is not a hardcore machine like the Hero Xpulse or the Royal Enfield Himalayan, but here we are talking of a long distance travel, maybe towards Leh or Spiti. During such a travel, difficult off-road sections are very limited, and once you lower your speed, protecting the smaller alloy wheels, KTM will cross every possible section. KTM390 Adventure could be a little expensive option, but on maintenance, it is certainly cheaper as compared to BMW motorcycles. Looking at its reliability, and if you are a careful rider, one can undertake long travel on this machine even when we might have lesser number of workshops as compared to Royal Enfield. Finally, if you are still confused, I will make your choosing criteria more simple by concluding my video to say that it is not the machine, but the adventurous mind or the heart which makes you an adventure rider. I take this opportunity to wish all my fellow riders a very happy Republic Day. Jai Hind and ride safe.